All right, so we are taking a look at what's happening across the nation. And let's now get back to Lagos, where senior correspondent Adedoja Salam-Adeniyi is standing by covering the report card of the Sanwo-Olu administration. Adedoja, where exactly are you and what's happening there?
Okay, Nifemi, I'm at Badore Terminal here at Aja area of Lagos. This is where Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has decided to celebrate his 5 years in office as the governor of Lagos State. He will be here shortly to inaugurate omnibus ferries. These are 15 ferries to help add to the existing ones for proper movements on waterways. I must also tell you that the Lagos State government have put different measures in place to make commuting from one place to another on the waterways seamless, with the provision of life jackets and the channelization of the waterways, and also the removal of wreckages on the waterways. I must also tell you that in the last 1,000 days, about 1,251,000 passengers have commuted via these waterways in Lagos, and these are the ferries behind me. About 15 of them, the governor will be inaugurating. In the last 1,000 days, 1,251,000 passengers have moved via the waterways in Lagos. And so proactive measures have been taken to prevent boat mishaps, like a removal of several abandoned wreckages across the ferry in Lagos State. And then this also speaks to water transportation in the state. This is actually meant to decongest the road. The Lagos State government is into multimodal transportation system whereby the roads can be decongested with the use of trains and then the waterways. Remember that recently the state government just inaugurated the red line rail. The blue line is functioning. As we speak, the blue line is commuting about 200,000 passengers daily. And when it is fully operational, when the second phase is done, it will be commuting about 500,000 passengers daily. Then when the red line is also operational, it will be commuting about 1 million passengers daily. All of these, I mean, that means daily, people that will be commuting via the trains will be about 1.5 million passengers daily. All of this is to decongest the road. I must also tell you that the traffic situation in Lagos is as close as the air would breathe. So the need for the state government to make use of other channels for transportation in the state. And that also speaks to the fact that transportation and traffic management is the first on the Babajide Sanwo-Olu's Things Plus agenda. So there is need to make proper preparation for all of these people. These are people who don't just come to visit. These are migrants who come to Lagos on a daily basis to stay. So movement is also very, very key. And that is the reason why the Lagos State government is doing this, to decongest the road by having alternative routes where Lagosians can commute seamlessly, whether via trains or via the ferry. Nifemi.
Very interesting development in Lagos, Adedoja. You talked about the addition of 15 ferries at the Badore Terminal, Aja, and also how we expect millions of Lagosians to access alternative routes, perhaps to decongest what's happening on the roads. Is the governor expected to be there? Or when is he expected to come? Perhaps you can also walk us through some other highlights of expectations in Lagos today.
Okay, so let me just have the program with me. So the inauguration, the governor will be here any moment from now. He's expected to be here. The deputy governor, Obafemi Hamzat, is here already. And so we are expecting the governor. Let me quickly take you through the program of the event. The deputy governor is around. The governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, is also expected to be here. Then they're going to have a tour of the ferry. And we believe that we're going to move on these waterways to give assurance to people, because people are skeptical yet to actually travel on waterways. But I believe it's also improving, because the number that we have, as I said, in the last 1,000 days, about 1,251,000 commuters have moved on these waterways. That wasn't the way it used to be before now. People are skeptical, especially the use of life jackets. So they're making it compulsory now for anyone traveling on the waterways to wear life jackets. And that is also very, very key. So there's going to be a tour, and then project description. People will come to talk about this project. These are additional ones. It's not as if they've been doing this for long, but they are adding additional ferries today, 15 of them, and also commissioning of some jetties. We're still going to witness that by the Lagos State government. So basically, that's what and then some goodwill messages from traditional rulers. I've seen traditional rulers here present to witness this event.
What's the security like across Lagos today, especially where you are? You've talked about the fact that this is a continuation of what the Sanwo-Olu administration kick-started earlier. I think this is the 5th year now in this regard.
Yes.
What is the expectation like, even within the state, with the state government itself in this regard? Are there goals that they have set, for alternative transportation on the waterways? And how well do you think they are meeting that goal? Okay,
so talking about alternative transportation and its security, it's about saving lives. For instance, on the trains, there are CCTV cameras, and then there are neighborhood safety corps, and the police would also be on the train to actually look into the security situation in case anybody is trying to be funny on the train or around the train terminals. So these are measures. About 300 CCTV cameras are installed for the Blue Line Rail alone. So, and so also are these ferries. So there are, I'm still about to find out really, but I've been told that they put security measures in place. I want to know whether there are cameras in the ferry. I know that the previous ones do have CCTV cameras there. But with these ones, I've not really, tried to enter there because we are barred from entering at this point. I would have done that immediately I got in here. But they don't even want us to stand here to talk. But I must let to tell them the importance of speaking to our audience to let them know what is going on here.
Indeed.
So talking about security as well, I've seen security agents in and around. If you don't have any business doing here, you can't be standing here at all. So I believe security is top-notch. Don't forget that the Lagos State government has also provided security equipment via the Lagos State Security Trust Fund. Thank you. Via the Lagos State Security Trust Fund. And security agents are always happy to be in Lagos because they know that they have a trust fund that take care of them. So talking about the RRS, talking about other security agencies, the Neighborhood Watch, they have been well taken care of. I've heard security agents telling me that when they post them to Lagos, they are very, very happy because
Absolutely.
the Lagos State government would actually take care of them.
Absolutely. Senior correspondent.
But that doesn't mean that there shouldn't be any improvement. It's good to have improvement at all times.
Adedoja, Salam-Adeniyi, thank you for the updates there. We'll get back to you subsequently.